Hello there, Pattaya. It's Dr. Ian, and this is one of our HealthWise programs. But this is a very special HealthWise program because in it we're going to show you a little bit of professional magic, and what's more, we're going to show you some medical magic. Howard, I mentioned the fact that you are a professional magician.
That's correct.
Now, there's not too many magicians at your level. I believe you're part of the magic circle and all these sort of things.
And the magic castle, and I spent my whole life traveling the world performing magic.
Mm-hmm. However, you have found over the last few years that your vision is not what you would like.
Well, I can't remember ever having perfect vision, even as a kid. So I wore glasses as a kid. Later on, they invented contact lenses, and I wore those for many years. But up to recently, I couldn't even wear contact lenses because with the computer work, doing emails, I was getting headaches, and I was traveling on airplanes. I get dry eyes, so I had to give up on contact lenses.
Right.
Then I went to glasses, and my eyesight has got so bad lately that if I had normal glasses, they would be 4 times thicker. I don't know if the camera can come really close to this, than this. Right. 4 times thicker. This is state-of-the-art glasses from Switzerland, I think. And my vision, I can't see far, and I can't see short. In fact, I can't even see in the middle either.
You are now at the situation, I believe, that it makes it difficult for you to do your profession as a magician.
It's difficult in many ways. My whole life I've had bad eyesight, so the idea of not wearing these is unbelievable, to be honest. Real magic.
Right. The procedure that we're talking about is one called SuperSight surgery. Now, this was pioneered at the Bangkok Hospital, Pattaya, by a Dr. Somchai Satyan. Now, it's a magic operation in its own way. We're going to follow you, Howard, as you go to the hospital to speak with Dr. Somchai, and we'll follow you through with your operation, and we'll also see how you are afterwards. But before we go, you must get sick of this. Do me a little trick.
Can the camera come really close for this?
Yes, I'm sure they can.
As you can see, 6 different colors, both sides the same. Okay? Choose a number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6.
Okay.
What number?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. What color is that?
Red.
Now, I've chosen an eye test type thing anyway because of the eyes, but you chose red. Okay?
Yes.
Now watch, just tap on it. Do you see anything happen? See, when I do that, see, instantly it just completely changes to red on both sides. Right? You can see that, but a few seconds ago you saw it was completely different when I did that, which is really confusing because both sides are the same. But when you tapped on that one, I just turn it around and you can see it's completely red. If I tap it again, one side's 6 colors and the other side's red. Check it out. And all it is a piece of plastic.
Which is why I'm a doctor and he's a magician.
Yep.
Howard, let's go to the hospital and get Dr. Somchai to look at your eyes. Well, Howard is now in the consulting room of Dr. Somchai Satyan. Howard.
Yes.
You've had all the preliminary tests done.
Yes.
Now this is your opportunity to ask Dr. Somchai any questions that you like, any worries, any concerns.
I've got a lot of questions.
Now is the time.
The direct question, are my expectations reasonable? I know they're very high at the end of the operation.
I heard something like this so many times.
Sure.
Now, all patients who come to see me, now they have quite the same or similar problem. And with the today technology, we can do it better than ever. But I want you to keep in mind, we still cannot duplicate the nature. I cannot do operation unless you see as good as 20 years old normal eyesight person.
Actually, at 20 years old, I had terrible eyesight, but that's okay.
But I can show you, before you make decision, I can simulate and show you
Fantastic.
and
Love to
what
do it.
will happen to you after the surgery.
Love to. Yeah, that's. I mean, even using this iPhone here, it's not easy because I have to move. These are what they call progressives as well. So every other fine line is for reading. Very complicated. I can read it, but it's not easy. So I'd love to see with the glasses.
Dr. Somchai, could you, for the benefit of Howard and for the people watching this documentary, how many SuperSight operations have you done?
I have been doing SuperSight surgery over 8 years
Wow.
and did more than 2,500 procedures.
How many?
2,500.
Wow.
So you would be considered as one of the pioneers in this area.
You can say that again.
And the most experienced because, correct me if I'm wrong, I did some research in America. They've only been doing it for a year, maybe 2 years, and they don't use the same techniques as yours. You're way advanced in techniques. Is that correct?
To make the visual outcome predictable and consistent, so I try to develop my own special technique like a measurement or calculation and also surgical technique to make sure the success and safety outcome for every patient.
You mentioned the word success. What is the success rate of this operation?
Let me define from 2 points of view. In medical point of view, such as if we talk about the complication, we never have major complication. The minor complication, it could happen. It's intrinsic risk of any surgery, swelling, inflammation, but the minor complication, the incidence is less than 1%. So I would like to say my success rate in medical point of view is more than 99%.
On that 99%, on that 1% where you said inflammation or whatever, that's curable. So medically, after you've done that, it really is 100% success because you may have 1% complication, but that's completely curable.
You can say 99.99 something.
Right. But no, I mean, the biggest worry I've got is obviously losing my eyesight. Or something like that, you know.
It's never happened, and I don't want to have the first case.
Me too. Just I may be smiling here, but this is nerve-wracking. Yeah.
With SuperSight surgery, you are basically replacing the lens inside the eye. Now, IOLs, intraocular lenses, they've been around for many years. What is the difference between the standard cataract surgery replacement with a plastic lens and your SuperSight surgery?
Physically or technically, the lens different. Standard or conventional cataract surgery, doctor aim to remove the cloudiness lens, the cloudy lens, the natural lens which turn cataract, and replace with the lens. Patient don't concern much about their refractive error, or in the other word, they don't mind to wear glasses after cataract surgery. With the SuperSight surgery, most of my patients they concern about the vision without glasses, without correction, both far and near. They want to have almost natural vision as possible. So every step, I have to pay attention in every detail. Unfortunately, with the advance of technology, we have 2 different types of presbyopic corrective lens: the accommodative lens and the multifocal lens, which will provide the best vision, both distant and near.
Which one would I be having of those two?
In your case, I think I would like to recommend the multifocal lens because of your eye muscle or your near sight. You are near sight, so the ciliary muscle or your accommodative power is not very strong.
Right.
Maybe it's hard for you to try to control accommodative lens. So multifocal lens will best fit for you.
Fantastic. Okay.
Do you have any other questions?
Yeah, you can be sure I have a lot of questions here. So the risk element, which is the biggest single question, is answered very well. You mentioned though that you asked a question, the risk, and you answered it medically, but you were going to answer it another way as well. You said, well, medically, 99.9%. So when it comes to people being extremely happy, in other words, after the operation, with luck, if it all goes 100%, I shouldn't have to wear glasses for reading, for my magic, for shows, for driving, no glasses, with luck.
Theoretically, the brain will take about 6 months to adapt with new eyes. So you should prepare yourself, your expectation that it may take some time for the brain to adjust, adapt, and get used to. And then your vision, the new eye, will become your natural vision. Actually, most patients, they bring their books with them, and surgery night they can start reading and enjoy television program. But anyway, they're supposed to see properly on the next day.
Is SuperSight good for people that just want to get rid of glasses for reading?
That's a typical of my patient.
Just for reading?
They have a reading problem.
Right.
But if you also have distant vision problem, you can get benefit both near and far. But most of my patients, they just come because of their
Reading? Wow, marvelous. Wow. And for computer use, again, it's not going to make, I mean, most people today spend too much time on computers, including me, especially now with these things. It should be...
It takes some time to adapt.
But again, after 6 months, I should have no...
Like we mentioned before about success rate.
Yeah.
I can tell you, my patient give me 95% success rate because about 5% still need to wear glasses. Maybe they don't need to, but it's help when they work with computer.
Only for
reading vision. Reading is quite promising, and this then is very good. But some people work and spend a lot of time working with a computer, and it's quite uncomfortable to sit close to the computer, or they prefer to work in their comfortable position. In this case, they can wear glasses working with computer, and after work they don't need to carry glass anywhere, just put on the desk. After 1 year, most of them said, "Doctor, I don't use computer working glass anymore." Or some patients, they said they have to move the computer monitor close up to work, and after 1 year they move it back to the old place. You can adapt.
I mean, I'm so excited. Like, I'm going to Koh Samui in a few weeks' time, and the idea of going swimming, and I want to go scuba diving. So when you wear the goggles, I can't see